different types of chemical reactions, and equations and their importance in SLC examination. On reactant side and the product side are equal, then it is considered to be balanced chemical equation. Why it is essential? So according to law of conservation of mass, mass can neither be created nor be destroyed during chemical reaction. Hence, every equation should be balanced. It is must. Now let me know types of chemical reaction. The first one, chemical combination. What is chemical combination reaction? Reaction in which two or more reactants combine to form a single product is known as chemical combination. Here with the supportive equation, when magnesium metal reacts with oxygen, it results in magnesium oxide. So supportive image, you can see that a magnesium ribbon which is supported with the tongs burnt. The type of chemical reaction is decomposition reaction. A reaction in which to form two or more products is known as chemical results in the form with the thermic reaction. So in any reactions where the heat is evolved, then it is considered to be exothermic reaction. When calcium oxide quicklime reacts with the water, it converts into calcium hydroxide, that is slaked lime, with the reaction of heat is known as endothermic reaction. The supportive equation is calcium carbonate. When it undergo chemical reaction, it results in the formation of calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. So here the reaction, the more reactive element displaces less reactive element from its compound. The equation is when iron reacts with copper sulfate, it results in the formation of copper sulfate and copper get separated. Why it takes place? Iron is more reactive than the copper, hence the iron replaces the copper. This is known of a group of atoms in the reactant molecules, they get displaced, and this is known as displacement reaction. Equation is when barium chloride is reacted with sodium sulfate, it results in the formation of barium sulfate with the formation of salt known as sodium chloride. So here the addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen is known as oxidation. The example is when copper reacts with oxygen, it results in the formation of copper oxide. This is the oxidation reaction, addition of oxygen. And the next, addition of hydrogen takes place, and when the copper oxide, when it is added with an hydrogen, it results in the formation of separation of copper and the formation of water, where the copper oxide is reduced to copper, and this is known as reduction reaction. Simultaneously, this type of reaction is known as redox reaction. And decomposition, usually three types: thermal decomposition, photo decomposition, and electric decomposition. Let me know thermal decomposition. The reaction where the energy in the form of heat is used to undergo decomposition. That is sodium bicarbonate. When it is subjected to the heat, it results in the formation of sodium carbonate with the release of carbon dioxide and the formation of water. This is known as thermal decomposition. And next, with the help of photolight or light energy, the chemical reaction takes place, that is decomposition takes place in presence of sunlight, and that is known as photochemical decomposition. When silver chloride is subjected to the sunlight, silver metal is of chloride metal because of photochemical hydrogen. There is a supportive image where you can find that oxygen is released at the anode and hydrogen is released at the cathode. This is about the electrolysis. And all these three are the decomposition reactions. And very commonly we see is that the metallic items are usually painted. Why it is so? So by applying the paint on iron articles, they can be prevented from corrosion. Hence, painting is must on the metals. So paint is not allowing the oxygen moisture moisture content to come into the contact with the surface of the iron. So it prevents corrosion. So what is corrosion then? So the phenomenon in which the metals are slowly eaten away by the reaction of air, water, chemicals present in the atmosphere is known as corrosion. Example, the black coat on the copper, green coat on the silver articles, all these because of corrosion. There is another phenomenon known as rancidity. So this is slow oxidation of oil and fat present in the food materials, resulting in the change of smell or odor and the taste of the food items. This is known as rancidity. How we can prevent the rancidity? By keeping the food materials in airtight containers, by refrigerating the cooked food items, and some of the packed food like potato chips should be packed in presence of nitrogen gas, and by keeping the cooked food always covered. One of the use of quicklime is it is used in manufacture of cement. The metals which undergo corrosion, that is iron, copper, silver, etc., these undergo corrosion. What is precautionary measure to be taken during the burning of magnesium in the laboratory? So when we burn the magnesium, it burns in a bright light which may affect the eyes. So we should use safety glasses in order to protect our. We store silver chloride in a dark colored bottles. So because
Okay, till now you all come across simple video completes a whole chapter of first lesson. Okay, have you all gone through the video? It was clear? Heard clearly the video? Okay, Revati is having a clear audio. Revati don't have any problem. Okay, Priyanka had the problem. Yeah, it happens, Diksha, because the network, it doesn't give support for the. Okay, now I'll go with the total information about. Okay, few rectify. Okay. Okay, Tejashwini, why you was not there for the class? And you are about to receive the prize, right? You was not there? Okay, let me see. Now I'm going to share the screen. You just here look at the image and just give a keen observation on that. So when you observe this image is explaining, and the magnesium ribbon is held with the help of tongs, and when we burn it, it glows in a very bright white light, and then the ash will be collected in a watch glass. The ash which was collected in a watch glass is magnesium oxide. And what happened in this equation? The magnesium burns in presence of oxygen to form magnesium oxide. Now how to write this? Chemical equation? It is represented in an chemical equation where magnesium reacts with oxygen, or magnesium burns in oxygen to form magnesium oxide. When you look at the equation, it is not balanced, right? And to balance it, we want to balance and magnesium oxide, it is only 1. So in order to balance it, you just write 2 in front of magnesium oxide and 2 in front of magnesium. Then it will become balanced. Now what is this balanced chemical equation? The number of atoms of each element is same on both the sides is known as chemical equation. Balanced chemical equation. When the number of atoms of each element is same on the both. Okay, welcome Tanushri, and so many all having the problem with the audio. Okay, just now I discussed about what is balanced chemical equation. When the number of atoms of each element on either side of arrow is same is called balanced chemical equation. When the number of atoms at reactant side and the product side are equal, that definition. There are 2 definitions, whichever you feel easy, you can learn that. Okay, Arpita having still may break. Definitely there will be problem. When I come back here, you just listen carefully. Now magnesium oxide is also very good example for combination. Chemical combination. What is chemical combination? When you look at the screen, magnesium combines with oxygen to form magnesium oxide. The 1 or 2 elements combine together to form one product is known as chemical combination. This is the example for chemical combination. Now I told what is balanced chemical equation. I gave 2 definitions. The number of atoms of each element is same on both the sides of arrow, right? Now what is this arrow? LHS having the reactants. Left side there will be reactants, right side there will be product. When the number of elements present on reactant side should equal to the product side, then it is called balanced chemical equation. Okay, so there is one more definition I already gave, that is chemical combination. What is chemical combination? You all gone through the equation. Magnesium reacts with oxygen to form magnesium oxide. I shared the screen. Mg plus O2 MgO. This is not balanced. Then how to balance? So put 2 in front of magnesium, and then at the product side MgO, you write 2 in front of MgO. then what happens? There will be 2 atoms of magnesium, 2 atoms of oxygen, gives rise to 2 molecules of magnesium oxide. Okay, then it is called balanced chemical equation. And the same way, when you look at LHS, there are 2 elements. When you look at RHS, it is only 1 element, right? Okay, now as per the screen, and how many elements are there at how many compounds are there at the RHS? I'm not getting reply. You just be typing the answers when I post the question, so that let me know whether you are understanding or not. Okay, Priyanka answered MgO1. That is product. That is RHS. And how many elements are there at LHS? Okay. All of you answering. The product is 1. MgO is 1. Okay. And how many elements are there at LHS? Yes, Kitty, it is 2. That is, magnesium is 1 element, oxygen is another element. Now, the chemical combination is a chemical reaction where 2 or more elements combine together to form one single product. Now, when you see at the LHS, there are 2 elements. 2 elements combines together to form at RHS is 1 product. MgO is 1 product, right? So, this is called chemical combination. What is chemical combination? 2 or more reactants combine together to form 1 product is known as chemical combination. Is that clear? Chemical combination? What is chemical combination? More elements combine together to form a product is known as chemical. Move on to the equation. Be change in state, there will be change in color, and there will be evolution of gas, and there will be change in temperature. If these changes occur, then definitely we can call it as chemical reaction. The chemical reaction always change its state, temperature, color, and there will be evolution of gas. If we find such changes, then you can call it as chemical reaction. Chemical reaction. Now tell me, yes, Diksha, correct answer. When 2 or more elements combine, it forms single product is known as chemical combination. Very good answer. Yes, Kirti. Yes, Varsha, your answer is also correct. Yes, all of you answering correctly. And hope everybody got what is chemical combination. Okay, I gave one example. When chemical reaction undergoes, it results in change in color, state, temperature, and evolution of gas. If you observe such changes, then you can call it as chemical reactions. Right? And I'll give one example. Now tell me whether it is chemical reaction or physical reaction. Okay? I just keep ice cubes in a bowl. I leave it for half an hour. It changes into water and I'll boil the water and I close the lid. The water get evaporated and there will be formation of droplets on the plate. Okay. Now what kind of reaction is this? It is chemical or physical? I am waiting for your reply. Now given example is physical change or chemical change? Yeah, smart answers. Smart answers. Okay. I told ice I kept in a bowl. It converts into water. That is physical change. There is no chemical change. Even the I told if there is change in state and evolution of gas, right? And change in color, then we can call it as chemical change. But sometimes without any other features, simply they change the state. Simply they change the physical state. In that case, we cannot call them as chemical change, it is physical change. Conversion of ice cube to water is just physical change. Ice converted into water, there is no changes at all. But in the second, when we boil it, evolution of heat takes place, release of hydrogen gas takes place, formation of steam takes place, right? And evaporation takes place. And the volume of water get reduced, and that is called chemical change. Yes, Revati answered is perfectly. That is both physical and chemical change. Correct, Revati? And who is under name Suhail Alim? Just complaining. There is no view at all. Just buffering. Who is under Suhail Alim? Please type your name. Okay, all of you cleared? All of you cleared with physical change and chemical change? I'll give one more example. Let me clear whether it is physical or chemical. Burning of the paper. I'll just burn the paper. The paper turns into ash. Is that physical change or chemical change? No, Diksha, this is wrong. When you burn the paper, the paper changes into ash. Okay. Once the paper burns, it changes into ash, and that cannot be reversible. That cannot be reversible. Any change which cannot be reversible is called chemical change. Okay, all of you cleared? Any change, any reaction where the reaction is not reversible, then that reaction is called chemical reaction. Burning of paper changes into ash, and the ash cannot be converted into paper. Definitely that is called chemical change, not physical. Okay, clear all of you? Clear? Any reaction which is not reversible, then such reaction is called chemical reaction. Clear all of you? Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, we'll move on to the next equation. I'll just share the screen. You just have a look on that and we'll discuss later. When iron reacts with what? In this equation, the ferric oxide is Fe3O4. Then finally, now you count the number. For 2s are 8. 8 hydrogen are there at the LHS. Now how many hydrogen are there at the RHS? Again 4 2s are 8. Now in front of the oxygen at the LHS it is 4. And at the RHS it is 4. Now completely balanced. Suhail Alim, I don't know what is the problem with you and who is under name Suhail Alim. Let me clarify first. Okay, Suhail Alim. It is not related to class 12. Okay. Okay. Now, I just discussed on how to balance the chemical equation. Now, while balancing the chemical equation, always we have to look on the higher number. Higher number is 4, right? Fe3O4. 4 is the highest number. So, first we have to balance the 4 oxygen, then put 4 in front of water molecules. Obviously, hydrogen increases. Then you balance the hydrogen. Obviously, oxygen and hydrogen get balanced. And then you want to balance the iron. Fe3 and put 3 in, then complete. Carbon monoxide plus hydrogen forms methyl alcohol. Methyl alcohol. Look at second. Okay. Completely balanced. When you look at individual element, LHS and RHS are completely balanced. Yeah, it happens because when I share the screen, you can't hear me clearly. I know that. Okay, y'all come across an equation, right? Carbon monoxide combines with hydrogen to form methyl alcohol. Okay, and another equation is carbon dioxide with water in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. It forms one molecule of glucose and it releases oxygen and water, right? Among these two equations, one is formation of alcohol, methanol. The other one is photosynthesis. The other equation is photosynthesis. Okay, now to you can't hear me. Okay, I'll repeat the concept. Now, I told about the formation of methanol and photosynthesis. Okay, and here the main steps are how to balance the chemical equations. Now, first we have to look at the highest number, just go on balancing it. Definitely, we'll get a complete balanced chemical equation. So, okay, Suhail, Alim, because you belong to 12th standard and this is for 10th standard, so definitely it won't be useful for you. Thanks for visit. Thank you so much. Okay, Priyanka. Now this is afternoon session and that too Saturday. And obviously Saturday, Sunday will be having network problem. Weekends, right? Okay. Reactants combine to form one product is known as chemical combination. And now, thank you so much, Suhail. Thank you. Carbon reacts with oxygen to form carbon dioxide. This is also chemical combination. Hydrogen reacts with oxygen to form water. Even this is also chemical combination. In all these examples, that is calcium oxide plus water, calcium hydroxide, carbon plus oxygen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen plus oxygen, water, all these are the examples for chemical combination. Okay, look at these two examples. Methane combines with oxygen to form carbon dioxide and water. Glucose reacts with oxygen, that means undergo combustion to form carbon dioxide and water, and with the release of energy and heat. And this is called exothermic reactions. What are exothermic reaction? In any chemical reaction where heat is evolved is known as exothermic reaction. That is respiration, combustion, all these are the example for exothermic reactions. These are the very good examples for exothermic reactions. Okay, all of you come across two equations, right? Methane combines with oxygen to form carbon dioxide and water. Glucose combines with oxygen to form carbon dioxide and water with the release of heat. And these equations are called exothermic reactions. It is evolved is known as exothermic reaction. Example, combustion, respiration are very good example for exothermic reactions. Why so much of problem today? Too much of problem? Okay, many of y'all having same complaint, that is audio is not clear. Okay, everybody are having same problem. Okay, we just completed chemical combination and exothermic reaction. Okay. Okay, I want to repeat, Diksha. Exothermic reaction is a chemical reaction where heat is released. Okay. During respiration and during combustion, heat is released. And those two examples are for exothermic reaction. Whichever example where you find release of heat is called exothermic. Yes, Arpita, correct answer. The reaction in which heat is evolved or liberated or released are called exothermic reaction. Very good. So all of you want to know this one line definition along with that one example. Okay. Next we'll move on to the next equation, that is decomposition reaction. Okay. We'll move on. Decomposition is quite reverse to the combination. Here one reactant breaks down to form two or more products. One reactant breaks down to form two or more products. Decomposition reaction. I'll just share the screen. You just have a look on chemical decomposition reactions. Ferrous sulfate, when it is heated, three products are formed. Any reaction where one reactant breaks down to form two or more simpler products are called decomposition reaction. And you look at the second example, calcium carbonate. When it is heated, it decomposes to calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. This is for thermal decomposition. Very good example for thermal decomposition. No, Diksha, products. LHS, it is reactants. Okay? Right side, RHS, it is products. One reactant breaks down to form two or more simpler products, not reactants. Okay, now we come across thermal decomposition. That is, the decomposition is one reactant breaks down to form two or more simple products is known as decomposition, where heat is utilized or released is called thermal decomposition. In presence of heat, the decomposition takes place, and that is called thermal decomposition. Okay, clear all of you? No reply. I don't think that many of you all having the audio problem. It's not clear. I don't know whether you all understanding or not. Okay. At least now I come to know that few people are having my audio, right? If not all, few were having the audio. Okay, Arpita. Okay, fine. Priyanka, Revati. Okay, till now we come to know what is thermal decomposition. That is, in presence of heat, by applying a heat, one reactant breaks down to two or more simple products. That is, calcium carbonate breaks down to form calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. This is also thermal decomposition. Ferrous sulfate breaks down to form ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide. Kavya, how come it is clear but not audible? Huh? Only if it is audible it will be cleared. If it is not audible, how come it is cleared? Okay. On heating converts into lead oxide, nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. This is also example for thermal decomposition. Okay, again problem. When I share the screen, definitely you can't hear. I know that. Okay. When you saw that lead nitrate converts into lead oxide, nitrogen dioxide and oxygen, this happens when it is heated. And this is called thermal decomposition. There is one more example, electrolysis of water. What is electrolysis of water? The water molecules in presence of electricity breaks down to form or release oxygen and hydrogen gas. I'll repeat. Water in presence of electricity breaks down to release oxygen and hydrogen. And that is called electric decomposition. Electric decomposition. And there is one more example. Silver chloride. It is white in color. You just keep under sunlight. It converts into grayish powder. That is the powder of silver, and chlorine gas get released, and this is called photolytic decomposition. Photolytic decomposition, that is, the silver chloride undergo photolytic reaction to form silver and chlorine gas, and this is called photolytic decomposition. Yes. Okay. Till now, we come across three types of decomposition, that is thermal decomposition, electric decomposition, and photolytic decomposition. Calcium carbonate to calcium oxide and carbon dioxide is thermal. Photolysis of water is electric decomposition. Silver chloride to silver is photolytic decomposition. And photolytic chemical reaction is very important for your exam. They'll give the product, that is XCl in presence of sunlight forms X and Cl2. What is form X plus Cl2? What is X called as? Okay, too much of problem. I'm not getting in the sense you all not hearing. Yes, Priyanka, correct answer. It is silver. Very good answer. X plus Cl, XCl decomposes to form X plus Cl2. Then the name of the X is silver. Very good answer, Priyanka. Okay, electrolysis of water is very simple. There will be two electrodes, anode and cathode, and in that we just pour the water and will connect to the electric board and switch on the light, and electricity is passed through anode and cathode, right? And the water starts breaking down to release oxygen at the anode and hydrogen at the cathode. The water breaks down to release hydrogen and oxygen in presence of electricity. Hence it is called electric decomposition. Electric decomposition. Clear, Kirti? Yes, all of you answering correctly. It is silver. Yes. Yes, it is cleared, I think so. Next we have displacement, double displacement, oxidation, reduction, corrosion. If my voice, shall I continue? Okay, not audible in the sense. Even if I continue, it is becoming waste, right? Okay. If it is not audible, we'll try in some other time. When there will be good network, I'll just send the link. Okay. Okay. Then there is a few more chemical reactions, that is displacement, double displacement, oxidation, reduction, corrosion, and rancidity. Okay. Tomorrow I'll try once again to. Okay. Thank you all for visit, and also and today. I Okay, today for visiting and watching and also for answering. So